Good morning and welcome from Glenwood Lutheran Church. My name is Pastor Mark Manning, and we join together this week and continue our readings. In our first reading, as we have the last number of weeks of Easter, from the book of Acts. And in this reading from chapter 11, we hear about a man, a centurion named Cornelius, obviously a Roman, and his interaction with Simon Peter. And Simon Peter being called through vision, and Cornelius receiving the presence of God in Jesus Christ somehow, God, directing him to ask for Peter to come to him. And Peter then receives a vision of a ministry now that is no longer for Jews only, but now it stretches out to the Gentile world, and by extension now to this Roman centurion and his family. I want to talk a little bit about where this happens. The place is called Caesarea Philippi. It's also known as Banias. It is in northern Israel, north of the Sea of Galilee, north up along of the very headwaters of the Jordan River, and at the base, the foothills, actually, of Mount Hermon. And Caesarea Philippi we need to keep and be very clear that it's not the same thing as Caesarea Maritima. Caesarea Maritima is a Roman city built by Herod on the Mediterranean Sea, hence the name Maritima, and it's a port. But Caesarea Philippi, built in honor of Caesar and also known Caesarea Philippi, is a small Roman city, and it housed a legion of soldiers during the time of Acts called the Italian Regiment, and it was headed reputedly by then this Cornelius. Cornelius is Roman, and he is also has his family there with him. And this city is near the headwaters of as I said, of the Jordan River, in these foothills of Mount Hermon. The springs there were a focal point, the springs for pagan worship. And so it was also known as Panias or Panias, and it honored the cult of Pan. Now, Jesus made a visit there. Caesarea Philippi was significant in the Christian tradition because this is the place where Jesus asked the disciples, who do people say that I am? And they say a variety of things, John the Baptist, an Old Testament prophet, whoever. But then he finally asks, well, who do you say that I am? And Peter confesses there that Jesus is the Messiah. In the Roman era, again, Caesarea Philippi is named after Herod's son, Philip the Tetrarch, who built a capital there to honor Caesar, his area there. And there's this, in the modern times now, Banias, it's a village. It's located on the site of the ancient city, and it's a nature reserve. Well, as we hear about Caesarea Philippi, just want you to understand this place, again, where Jesus' disciples proclaim him. Peter proclaims him to be the Messiah. It's not on the ocean. It's up in the foothills north of the Sea of Galilee, and a place where the disciples, because it's in the area of Galilee and north of Lake, Jesus and his disciples knew this place well. We look forward to then this coming Sunday to our annual congregational meeting. Worship will be at 10:30 only, followed by our congregational meeting, and then we will spend some time removing our pews so that we can finish floors. We do look